Hi everyone, I wanted to pop in here because I just read or listened to a very interesting interview where Gary Vaynerchuk was being interviewed about what's underrated and overrated when running a business. And one of the questions was about intellectual property and whether he thinks it's overrated or underrated. And his comment was that it is beyond underrated. And his speech, which is actually the speech that I have whenever I'm speaking to people or when I'm speaking at live events, is that nobody takes priority on their intellectual property, which is a key aspect to protecting your business, particularly in emerging markets. So I just wanted to come up here again. I did a little video last week all about how you value your assets and whatnot, but I'm going to repeat it again today, which is at what cost are you willing to lose out on your brand by simply not taking care of your intellectual property, not registering your trademarks, not registering your copyrights, not registering your patents? I know it's all administrative work. This is not something that is a key function to your sales or to your revenue or to your bottom line, but it is a matter of protecting your business. I have had so many companies who put that exact point of just, simply registering your trademark, like your brand name, your logos. They put it at the bottom of their list of to-dos, never gets done. And lo and behold, they get an email, which is kind of like a cease and desist or type of messaging from a law firm or whoever saying, please stop using your brand. Somebody else has registered it in the Chinese market. It is such an easy thing to do, and people don't take care of it. I don't know if it's because it's an administrative function. I don't know if it's because actually, when they decide to go ahead, it's easy to do. I don't understand the reasoning, but I just want to come on here today and explain the importance of protecting your intellectual property. And I'm going to relate that to the Chinese market. It's protecting your brand name, everything to do with your brand or your product, and getting it registered in the right places, whether it's with the CTMO office, which is the China Trademark Office, whether it's with the Customs Bureau so that they can also check if other people are using your brands and logos when going through import-export at customs. All of these things, guys. Again, I know it's administrative. I know it's not something that you enjoy doing, filling out forms and powers of attorney to get this all done. But once it's done, you don't have to think about it again. So I want to come on here and just remind everybody about the importance of intellectual property. And if a guy like Gary Vaynerchuk is saying that it is completely underrated and people aren't paying attention to it, it just shows you the experience that he has and the experience that I have in saying how vital it is to your business. All right. I have a webinar coming up next Monday all about brand protection on the various e-commerce marketplaces and what you have to think about on that. So one of the first criteria about doing e-commerce in China is that the marketplaces themselves will ask to see the China trademark registration. So they're pushing you to get it done. All right. Now, you also have to realize that other people out there on these marketplaces might be using your brand, might be using your logo. So maybe doing a data mining search just to make sure nobody's using it. And even if someone's using it, then taking legal action against them is critical because it's all about building your reputation. So again, I'm coming on here to emphasize this topic that people really don't pay attention to their trademarks, to their patents, to the copyrights. And I want companies to start focusing on that because if you are a startup out there or an entrepreneur and you're building up your brand, the first place you should be spending money is on protecting that brand, protecting your products. All right. So if you are going into the Chinese market and you want to learn more about trademark registration, copyright, patenting, or you want to understand more about very simply what you have to do in terms of brand protection on e-commerce marketplaces like Tmall, JD.com, etc., then join the webinar next week. I'll be touching on all of these points, and I will be highlighting on how easy it is to get these registrations done, okay? So please join in. I'm going to give you the link to the specific webinar so you can go ahead and register, and I hope to see you all there. Please take this seriously. If you'd like to have a one-to-one to discuss, I'll also give you my calendar link so you can book a time and a call directly in my diary. Again, I hope to either speak with you or see you on Monday, but I just want to finish today by saying make it a priority. Take care and bye.